Hello, hello, hello. Okay, okay. How everybody doing? I am coming to you all. Actually, I'm going live, and it's kind of, it's not all that cold out there, but it's coming down with a cold. Maybe I need to put this in. I was coming down with a cold. My allergies been acting up. Sugar been acting up. Everything been acting up, but it's okay. Hey, San Francis, how you doing? Did your daughter do did she get that? I am actually heading, I'm gonna be late, but my husband got there. He's getting there before me. But, hey, Sandra Love, how you doing? I know I'm gonna be late for this appointment. I wanted to come to y'all because I was looking at, which I rarely look at, oh, you're welcome, you're welcome. I rarely look at TV because I am a Netflix. Hey, Lady T, beautiful, how you doing? I love to look at Netflix. I'm a Netflix fan, a real bad Netflix fan. She did her proposal also. Oh, that's great. I'm a Netflix fan, and so I just so happened to watch old reruns of, I was watching Dr. Phil, and something really had caught my attention that was just like, wow, really? So this female treasure, have y'all heard of her and her shenanigans that's going on right now with her and her mom Monique? That they was called it frauding and stuff and everything. Well, okay. So you know what I'm talking about, Lady T. Well, her mom went on Dr. Phil and said that her daughter, hey Carla beautiful, how you doing? Her mom went on Dr. Phil and said that her daughter identified as being her sister was. Oh wow, I gotta go watch that. Oh, I gotta watch that. Now that's interesting. Hey, big brother, how you doing? Well, her mom went on and was talking about, her daughter identified as she identified herself as being Caucasian because of the fact that she was married. I'm doing fine, love. Heading up here to this appointment. My husband gonna beat me there first, so I told him just go in and start without me. And I'll get there. Really, I've been putting this appointment off. Wow, Dr. Phil was on the Breakfast Club. I got my issues with Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil was great at one time, but I really do have my issues with him. But this is the problem I have. She said her daughter identified as being Caucasian due to the fact that she was in a marriage, and she always raised her children to believe that they were mixed. And her daughter used to make statements towards African American kids, how dirty they was. They would state this, that, and the other, right? And my thing is, with that, what was you registering your children as? What was you? I think so too. What was you registering your children as? What was you putting down on those documents? The race of your children. And for your children to, oh, Carla, I'm so sorry. You can't use all caps. Nightbot is, let me time Nightbot out. Let me put time on Nightbot in time out. I could time out Nightbot. Okay, so you'll be able to come back, Carla. Yeah, Nightbot is timed out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take I meant to disable Nightbot, but for some odd reason every time I disable Nightbot it's just not doing right. But the problem I had with that is, what was you putting down as your child's race? And did you not think that people was going to find out that your children or your child was at one point in time pro-black? Because she was going for pro-black and the police brutality against African American men. So when you took your child to the hospital, what was you saying the race of your child was? When you enrolled them in school, what was you saying the race of your child was? When you whatever it required, whatever form required you to fill out, and they ask you the nationality of the race, ethnicity of your child, what was you putting down? Because that kind of made me wonder, how can your child identify as something if she was pro-black at once upon a time? Hey, Miss Douglas, how you doing, love? She was identifying as that. And I have a problem with that, because even in a mixed race relationship, children don't just automatically identify like that. You know, you have children who grow up in very nice neighborhoods, depending on the neighborhood and the ethnicity or the race of the neighborhood, but they don't just automatically identify with that race, knowing they're not that race. On your birth certificate, even if you mix race, they're going to put that dominant race. On my grandkids' birth certificate, it surely says African American on it, and they're mixed race. So my question is, how in the devil did she get that confused? But then to go on national air and say that is really odd. But then you got her daughter who's sitting here and now she's against, and the racist things that she said on that show was just like unbecoming. So now you identify with another who just identifying with this race. Right. And there's no such thing on the application as mix. You're either Caucasian, you're either African American, you're either Asian, you're either other, you're either Hispanic or non-black Hispanic. Yeah, she did say some very foul things. And to me, you can't come back and undo that. But when they started digging into her, then it was, everything just disappeared off of her social media site. So what are you hiding? The fact that you got caught in your lie? Now that is something. That is something. And to me, I think that was for fame, notoriety, and money. Personally, I think that was for fame, notoriety, and money. But that just kind of blew me away. And I was sitting there and I was like, oh my God. I told my husband, I said, come watch this. He said, I'm not watching that stupid stuff. He said, because the girl is delusional. For her, one, to identify as such, and her mom to sit there and say, well, after my husband died, I decided to tell them the truth. Her best friend, exactly. So you decided to wait until your husband died to tell them the truth. The girl already knew the truth. She knew the truth when she was sitting there talking about how disgusted she was that her African American males was being killed off by law enforcement, how she despised them, her hatred towards them. She was pro-black then. I'ma watch that. Once I get back from my appointment and I finish submitting my last assignment, I'm gonna watch that. Because I know Tasha K, she be doing some really good ones and stuff and everything. But I'm gonna watch that. I did not even know Tasha K had did a interview with the sister or anything. And I'm like, really? Seriously? Who does that? Who does that? The girl is delusional and confused all the way around. She has to be delusional or confused in order for her to get on national TV and do something like that? She said blacks were ghetto and criminal minded. Wow, really? No, no, she just have a very immature, ignorant mind for her to say something like that. And to me, I think that somewhere along the line, the parenting skills of her mom failed her along the way. It doesn't matter what neighborhood you grow up in or what school you go to or anything, or even who you married to. At some point in time, where was the education? When did that come into play? She been had that. She just decided to go out and display her hatred, and she used her hatred as a form of trying to cover it up that she was for African American, when in actuality she really was never for it. She just used the prime example to come out, or she was just using that as a prime example to scheme, scam, and get notoriety and fame. Okay, we got this sister sitting up here and she's going against the blacks, and she's saying all these derogatory things and stuff and everything. Come on now. Really? Who does that? Yeah, I had about enough. And I was appalled at the fact that Dr. Phil didn't slice her or slice the mom. That's what really got me. I was appalled at the fact that Dr. Phil didn't even slice her. And he's been slacking on a lot of things. I was really appalled at the fact that he didn't just stop and say, come on now, really? Dr. Phil, he need to get his butt handed to him too, because he's starting to allow garbage to come on there. But the fact of the matter is, did he know about her prior to coming on them? Or Dr. Phil has gotten a bad rep for these young girls that, yeah, he have gotten a bad rep for allowing them to come on there. But at some point in time, did he know that she was pro-black prior to her coming on there? Or that she was a fraud and just went on ahead and did the show anyway? Or was he just as clueless as everybody else? I hardly doubt that he was clueless. I really truly doubt that he was clueless. But at some point in time, he deserved everything that he get, because his credibility is shot with allowing that mess to come on his show. And that's why I don't even waste my time watching him no more, because that was just foolishness. That was real foolishness. But then something else I want to address is the I was looking at the I don't think they investigated them. I don't think so either. Something else I want to address is the Nene Leakes, Bryson, and the girlfriend who Bryson had, the ex-girlfriend or whatever she is to him, that had the baby from Bryson, the baby 1 year old. Okay, with this that she's doing and stuff and everything, number one, first and foremost, for you to sit there and put out that he's doing drugs, he doing this and he doing that, obviously you knew he was doing it. She had to know he was doing it before she got pregnant with him. To me, I seen someone say from his team, he was on Facebook and actually left. Wow. But to me, I feel that she doing all this the same way. Treasure doing it, but in a different form, but for notoriety. You done got pregnant from this guy, thinking you about to get paid, and then you expect the grandmother to sit there and pick up the slack of paying child support because her son won't. Oh, yeah, she'll miss me with that one, for real. She will be. Now, if he was underage and had got her pregnant, then it will be a different story. But this a whole grown behind woman. A whole grown behind woman, and he a whole grown behind man, and she expect her, the mother, to pick up the slack and paying child support that her son is not doing. Where we do that at? No. That. No. Nope, can't do it. Nope. I wish my son wife, or even his ex-wife, would come and tell me something. Well, he not paying child support, and you need to pay child support. I'm gonna show them how that dough, the split in that dough look for real. Yeah, that's all they do is money and 15 minutes of fame. I really would show them the door and the split of what that door looked like. Really, I'm sorry, but I didn't lay up with you and I didn't make you have that child. I'm sorry, but it's just not gonna happen that way. No, I'm sorry, but I got a slit just like you, and ain't nothing dangling from that slit. And I don't do slide-ons, and slide-ons don't shoot it, and they come with it come with batteries, and you switch that switch on, and it go in many phases. It go from fast, it go from slow, medium fast, and extra fast, and probably extra sumungo. What is it? Sumungo fast. Ain't no telling, but it ain't shooting nothing to get nobody pregnant. That's for sure. That is for sure. So I don't blame Nene Leakes for sitting there going off and sitting there telling her she laid up and got him. She better figure out the best way. But to sit there and keep drawing it out and keep making big scenes and big issues, yeah, I know, right? But to sit there and keep making big scenes and issues about that, no. Who does that? But behind female. And Bryson, for her to sit there and say, that he's not doing his job. Okay, but from my understanding, he should have another child. If he wasn't doing his job with the first child, what make her think that he was going to do his thing with the second child? She seen money. She knew. She seen fame. She seen money. And she thought getting pregnant was going to get her what she wanted. It don't work that way. Some of these females need to learn it don't work that way. It really don't work that way. That's just like one of my sons brought his girlfriend home that we didn't even know about. And it was kind of funny when he brought her home, because my mom, and she's not thinking of how she's presenting herself to the world. No, she's not. She really isn't. And when my daughter went and picked them up, and this was like a couple years ago, when my daughter went and picked them up, and I said, hey, what Dre? And she was like, out there with her. And I said, okay, and I'll let him tell you. I said, tell me what? And the girl come in, and the whole while she was just sitting there rubbing on her stomach, talking about, ooh. And I said, well, what's going on with you? And she was like, I'm pregnant. You pregnant? And she was like, yeah. I said, well, how many months is you? And she said 7. I said, girl, your butt ain't 7 months. You just got gas. You need to go in there and pass gas and take a boo-boo. That's what you need to do. Hey, Cynthia, my soul sister. That's what you need to do. But what got me and what made me know that the girl was money hungry was the fact that when my daughter sat there and said she didn't feel like driving way back there to take them back home and stuff and everything, she was sitting there and she thought we had went to bed, but I'm a night owl. And we was staying up and I'm walking around and stuff, and she was like, oh, I didn't know your parents live like this. Oh, I could get used to this. You could get used to what? No, you can't get used to this, sweetheart. If my other son ex-wife ain't get used to it, what make you think you was gonna get used to this? Oh, no. So then when he went off with my husband the next day, cause my husband was pissed with him. Oh, he was pissed with him. He was so pissed with him. Boy, he handed him his butt. So she stayed there at the house and I answered. I said, so let me ask you this question. So you say you 7 months pregnant, right? I say, who told you was pregnant? The doctor? I say, so you went and took a pregnancy test? Yeah, and the results came out that you was pregnant. She said, well, when they did the results, my urine wasn't dark enough to give a positive. So it gave like a false positive, which makes me pregnant. I said, what the world is a false positive? Hey, Mr. Wise, how you doing? I said, what the world is a false positive? I said, I ain't never heard of no false positive. You either positive or you negative. She said, well, my urine wasn't dark enough. I say, so urine comes white, little light, little yellow, dark yellow, burnt orange, and red. And if it come red, you got some serious issues. So I'm doing great. I am doing great, Mr. Wise. So after that, I'm sitting there and I told her, I said, so you ain't pregnant. So who told you was 7 months pregnant? She said, oh, well, nobody. I feel the baby moving around. I said, oh, because I'm going to keep it nice on this live. I sat there and I told her, I said, that ain't no baby moving in your belly. There ain't nothing but that doo-doo moving around in your butt. And you need to go in there to the bathroom and take a big old dump. I was like, my daughter was walking down the stairs. She held up her hand like this, like you do when you in the church walking down the aisle to go to the bathroom. When you got to excuse yourself down the aisle. I said, I was like, boy, I was so mad. And I sat there when my husband got back. I sat there. I said, take her home. Get her out my house and take her home. Boy, I was so mad. You sitting there talking, ain't nobody did no ultrasound, no nothing. So you all of a sudden 7 months pregnant, you feel the baby moving around. Now what you felt was that doo-doo in your stomach moving around. And you need to go in there and take a big long dump on that toilet. So when the time came for her to have the baby, miraculously, she had a miscarriage. Who have a miscarriage at darn near 9 months? I'm still trying to figure that out. Who have a miscarriage at darn near 9 months? So after that, I sat there. I told my son, I say, either you break up with her and get rid of that thing that you found. I don't know where you found her at, but I love her. I said, ain't no love in that. You love the way she's screwing you, and she must be screwing you good because she got you going crazy. That's what that is. I said, she got you going, your mind blown. She got you going crazy. I said, so I sat there. I told him, I said, you can find somebody else to suck your wee good. You don't need that chick. There's plenty of other females out there. I say, I'll take you to the strip club and you can get somebody else to lay it on you real good. But that thing right there, wherever you found that thing at, you take that thing back where you got her from. So I love her. She won't last. I give her 2 months. She won't last because if you know me, you know she's not going to last because I'm going to break that up. When that baby came and she talking about a miscarriage, I sat there and I told him, I say, either you get rid of her, and I said it real nicely, either you get rid of her or I'm taking you out the wheel. Take your pick. You only got one choice. Get rid of her or you coming out the wheel. Plain and simple. I will change my will. He ain't been with her since. I don't play them games. Those games I don't play. I do not play those games. I will wipe them out the wheel real quick. Real quick. I'll be like Mommy Dearest. Leave nothing to them. For real. I send it all to charity. So, yeah. That's who that chick remind me of. For real. And I don't blame Nene for sitting there saying Bryson need to do a blood test to see is that really his child. Because how you wait a whole year, the child is a whole year, and you just not deciding to come out and say something about it. I ain't got to pay nothing. I go right there on installation to get it redone for real, free of charge. That's the great thing about it. I go on post and get it done for free of charge. I ain't got no problem. I change. I'll wipe them out. Shoot, sure will. I sure will. So I don't play those games, but yeah, she was money hungry. Sitting there, no, you don't sit there and tell me you could get comfortable. No, I don't think so, baby. You finna get uncomfortable with that fake ass baby in your stomach, all that boo boo swirling around. You done swelled up. Ain't no telling how long she done took a boo boo. She done allowed that to clump up. But yeah, but other than that, that's all I really came on live to do, to sit here and talk trash. Yeah, they too young to think they all up in love. Plus, she showed signs of, yeah, she did. I don't know why. You ain't in love. Just go out and sow your raw oats and do what you gotta do. Don't get serious. I mean, I understand you fall in love. I understand that. But if you're gonna fall in love, be in love with somebody that's gonna be compatible with you, that's gonna make something of themselves. Not somebody who's not gonna be compatible with you, that's not gonna make something of themselves. Cause trust me, they still gotta get past mama. Yeah, they still gotta get past mama. And trust me, if they can't get past mama, it's not gonna work. Cause they still gotta go through mama. They still have to go through mama. And mama is gonna have the final say regardless. Regardless. And just like all my kids sit there and say, okay, we've been doing this, but you got to go meet my mama. You got to go meet my mama. And that's just plain and simple. You got to go meet my mama. If my mama give you the okay and you make it past her, you probably could do this. But if you can't make it past mama, I don't know what to tell you. But I have made it to my destination. That mama test is hard. Yes, it is. That mama test is real hard. Oh God, what? I hate when they put the handicap spot right here on the end of the corner. It make it seem like I'm just don't know how to for real. But I have made it here to my destination. My husband in there, hopefully he got everything halfway done, because I really don't want to sit in here all this long time. And y'all have a blessed one. I will go live again someday. And be easy, y'all. Okay, love y'all. Myron, beautiful. Hey, my little brother, how you doing? I'm finna call you beautiful, but Myron, my little brother, how you doing? Miss